Let's come into a comfortable seat at the top of our mats, grounding down through the earth. Long, tall spine, shoulders back and down, big, deep breath all the way down. Maybe engaging that ujjayi breath, a little constriction in the back of your throat, a little Darth Vader breath going on, a little elongation on the exhale. Deep breath in all the way down, taking note of all the little places inside of you where you might be holding on to stress or tension or pain inside your body. Acknowledge it. On that inhale, send the oxygen into the places inside of you that need it the most. Inhale, both arms up into the air. Exhale, bring it down through center, moving with your breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. This one's different. Bringing the right hand to the left knee and the left arm behind you like a strong second spine. Twisting open, looking over your left shoulder. Twisting from the core, twisting from the shoulders. Inhale, both arms up into the air. Other side, bringing the left hand to the right knee and the right arm behind you. Twist it open, looking over your right shoulder. Maybe finding a little bit more of a twist on the exhale. Inhale, both arms up into the air. Exhale, bring it down through center. With your hands on your knees, just making some big circles with your hips, grounding down through the sit bones. Knee rapture. Switching directions, going the other way. Before we come on to our hands and our knees into a tabletop position. We'll wake up the spine in all directions, palms flat, fingers spread out wide. Inhale, looking up at the ceiling, lifting from the chest, pressing your belly button down into the mat. Exhale, tucking your chin, arching your spine, pressing down through your shoulders and the palms of your hands. Inhale, looking up at the sky, at the clouds, at the ceiling. One more, tucking your chin, arching your spine, pressing down through your shoulders and the palms of your hands. Returning back into a neutral spine. And taking a peek over your right shoulder, let those hips fall down to the left. Big, deep breath. Bringing it back around into center, other side, looking over the left shoulder, let those hips fall down to the right. Bringing it back around into center. Tucking those toes, lifting the hips, and sending them up and back into that first downward dog of the day. Pedaling it out, bending one knee and then the other. Big full breaths. Sending your chest towards your thighs as your shoulder blades slide up your back. Looking up at your hands, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway, long straight spine. Exhale all the way down to the earth. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring it down through center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale all the way down to the floor. Inhale, halfway, long straight spine. Exhale, hands flat, step or jump back into plank. Holding your plank just for a breath. Elbows tucked in close to your body, lowering all the way down to the mat. Inhale, pressing down through the palms, upward facing dog, backs of your feet pressed against the mat, thighs lifted. Little tiny back bend. Tucking your toes, lifting your hips, sending them back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Let your heart rate slow down. Take a moment to bend your knees, move your hips. And looking up at your hands, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale halfway, exhale to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring it down through center. Inhale, arms up. Grabbing onto that left wrist with your right thumb and forefinger. Pulling it with you over to the right side of your body. Twisting your chest open towards the sky. Big full breath. Option to stay here, or pick up the left toe and just tap that toe about a foot away from your body. And what this is doing is just lengthening your side body and increasing the benefit of that stretch. Bringing everything back into center. Exhale down through. Let the shoulders drop away from your ears. Yes. Inhale, rise. Other side, grabbing onto the right wrist with your left thumb and forefinger, gently pulling to the left side of your body. Twisting your chest open towards the sky. Option to stay here, or pick up the right foot and just tap that toe, lengthening the right side of your body. Big full breath. Bringing everything back into center. Exhale, bring it down through. Stepping to the front of your mat. Big step back with the right foot, turning that right foot out at about a 45-degree angle. Kicking that right booty out behind you and reaching forward with your left arm. Reach, reach, reach until you can't reach anymore. Dropping the back of your hand to the inside of your ankle. Right arm comes up into the sky. Trikonasana. Gazing up at that hand. Let's take one more deep breath. Looking down at your foot, finding your balance. Inhale to rise. Bending that left knee over your left ankle. Warrior two. Take a little peek behind you. Make sure that back arm isn't falling down back there. Looking down the middle finger of your left hand. Feel the weight distribution in your feet. Is it even? Grounding down through the outside edge of that right foot. Let's straighten out the front leg, turning all the toes towards the front of your mat. Toes facing forward, side of your foot parallel with the side of the mat. Inhale to rise, lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the neck. Exhale, whoop, forward fold. So in your forward fold, you can have your palms flat, fingers spread out wide, arm bones stacked on top of each other. You might use a prop, a block, a book, a side table, anything you want really to kind of rest your hands on. And don't get too hung up on how deeply you can bend forward, because honestly, wherever you're bending forward, that's the posture for your body today in this moment, and it's perfect. And you're still getting the benefits of the forward fold, no matter where you end up. And that's the beauty of the yoga practice. It's here for all of us. Let's take one more deep breath. On your inhale, rising up strong. And we're just going to turn that right foot out so that your toes are pointed towards the back of your mat. Bending that right knee over your right ankle. Warrior two. Beautiful. Feel that weight distribution in your feet. Is it even? Is your back foot doing the same amount of work, holding the same amount of weight as your front foot? Grounding down through the outside edge of that back left foot while you're looking down the middle finger of your right hand. Tearing the mat apart with your feet. Looking down at your foot, finding your balance, straighten out that leg, kicking that left booty out behind you, reaching forward, reach, dropping the back of your hand to the inside of your ankle. Left arm comes up into the sky, Trikonasana, gazing up at that hand. One more breath. Looking down at your foot, finding your balance. Inhale to rise. Coming back open to the long edge of your mat. This time we're going to point the toes out towards the corners of the mat. Inhale, arms up, lengthen tall. Exhale, squat it down. Making any little adjustments in your feet to help you find a little bit more comfort here. You might experiment a little bit with the width of your feet, the angle of your feet. Big full breaths. Hands on your knees, a long, tall spine. We're going to drop the right shoulder down, pressing the right knee away from your body. Left shoulder goes up into the sky. Twist it out. Breathe into that right shoulder blade. So juicy. Bring it back up into center. Take a breath. Other side, we're going to drop the left shoulder down, pressing the left knee away from your body. Right shoulder comes up into the sky. Twist it out. Bring it back up into center. Inhale to rise. Beautiful. Turning towards the front of your mat. Big step forward. Shake it out. All right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale all the way to the floor. Hands flat, stepping back into downward facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath. And we're going to pick up the right leg, swinging it through, replacing the right hand with your right foot. Drop that left knee down to the earth. Now, if you have sore knees, you can always use a blanket or a pillow just to give your knees a little bit of support. Or you can kind of like fold your mat in half, like just give it a little bit of extra support there. Always very helpful. Take a moment, find your balance, and we're going to inhale to rise. Hips are coming forward and down. Lifting from the chest, little tiny back bend. Little tiny one. Cactus arms come out to the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open up to the right. Twist it out. Right arm reaching for the back, left arm reaching for the front. Inhale, back up to center. Other side, open it up to the left. Left arm reaching for the back, right arm reaching for the front. Hips are still coming forward and down. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, both hands down on the inside of this right foot here. Palms flat, fingers spread out wide, hips are still coming forward and down. Beautiful. Let the pose do the work for you, just for a moment. Big full breath. We're going to keep the left hand flat, twist it open with the right. Beautiful. Twist that chest open towards the sky, the clouds. Don't lose that bend in your front knee. On the exhale, bring it back down to the earth. Tucking your toes, lifting your hips, stepping back into downward facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath. Left leg comes up into the air, swinging it through, replacing that left hand with your left foot. Right knee comes down onto the earth. Inhale to rise. Hips come forward and down. That left knee is right over your left ankle. Little tiny back bend, lifting from the chest. Open it up to the right. Right arm reaching to the back. Left arm reaching to the front. Don't lose that bend in your front knee. Inhale up to rise. Exhale, open up to the left. Left arm reaching to the back. Hips are still coming forward and down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, both hands down on the inside of this left foot here. Take a moment, hands flat, fingers spread out wide, arm bones stacked on top of each other, hips are coming forward and down. There's so much going on here. Let the pose do the work for you. Let's keep the right hand flat, twist it open with the left. Take a deep breath. Don't lose that bend in your front knee. Exhale back down to the earth. Tucking your toes, lifting your hips, stepping back into that downward facing dog. Big full breath. Pedal out the knees, moving around your hips. And we're going to take a little hop, a little jump right into the middle of your mat, toes pointed out, drop the booty into your squat. Beautiful. Your feet might be flat. You might be up on the balls of your feet. Everybody's squat looks a little bit different. And that's the beauty of it. Wherever you happen to end up, long, tall spine, shoulders back and down. Deep, full breath. Take a sip of water if you have any handy. And gently drop the booty down onto the mat. Let's bring our feet together in front of us, sole to sole. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Give those little piglets a little wiggle wiggle. One more breath. Inhale to rise, extending the right leg out, left leg comes in close, turning your torso towards that foot like it's a bullseye. Let's inhale to rise, exhale, forward fold. Moving with your breath, with every inhale, rising up a tiny little bit. Honoring the breath. Exhale, folding deeper. Inhale to rise, coming up tall. Let's bring the left hand beside your left hip. Point those fingers away from your body. Right arm comes up and over, rolling over that left knee. Lift those hips up into the sky, grounding down through that right foot, reaching over your head. So much going on here. Flying side stretch. Drop the booty back down to the earth. Beautiful. Switching sides. Left leg comes out, right leg comes in, turning your torso towards this foot like it's a bullseye. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, reaching for that shin, your foot, your toes, maybe using your strap if you have one and that's part of your regular practice. I didn't mention that at the beginning, grab a strap, so, you know. Let's take one more deep breath. Inhale to rise, bring it back up tall and strong. Right hand comes beside your right hip. Point those fingertips away from your body. Left arm comes up and over, rolling over that right knee, grounding down through that left foot, lifting those hips up to the sky. Reaching, so much length from your little toes, from your little piggies to your fingertips. One more breath. Dropping the booty back down to the earth and crossing your legs in front of you. Let's drop the right shoulder to the right ear and just take a moment here and take note of any little places where you might be holding on to knots or tension or pain or soreness in our necks and our shoulders. You know that saying, the weight of the world on your shoulders? It's a funny one because we actually do that, right? Like we actually carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, and it's all stored as tension in there. Okay, option to pick up the right hand and just resting that right hand on the left side of your head, which adds a little bit of weight to the situation here. And just deepening that neck stretch. Gently release, let it go. Give your shoulders a roll. And on the other side, dropping that left ear to that left shoulder. And just give it a moment, just exploring the sensations that are going on right now in your neck and your shoulders. If you find any tight spots, any tension, any knots, just give it a little bit of love. Be patient, be kind, and move slowly. Option to pick up the left hand, adding a little bit of weight here. Adding a little bit of intensity. And then holding your head in your hands, just give it a little roll around. Gently exploring with curiosity all the movements of your head and your neck, with love, with patience, and with slowness. Gently release. Let it all go. Hands on your knees. Inhale to rise. Arms come up. Exhale, bring it on through. One more of those just because it feels so fantastic. Inhale deeply up. Exhale, bring it on through. Wow. At the end of class, we find ourselves back at the beginning, right where we started. And this is the beauty of the cycle of our practice, of our week, of our month, and everything in between. Namaste. Until next time.